I recently went up, made a trailer for this channel, and then ran like an ad using Google AdWords, because I didn't even know you could do. And before I ran that ad, I was like, man, the channel's gonna explode. I'm gonna get like tons of viewers, tons of comments. I'll be at like 1,000 subscribers by now. It's gonna be awesome. Like, the channel's really gonna take off because I figured out how to run Google AdWords. But that's not what happened. I ran it for like a week, right? I think I got 11 more subscribers. I got like almost 20,000 views, which is on the video, which is cool. But to me, like, that's not what I was going for. Like, I don't really give a shit about the views. I care more about the community and really like starting a conversation between myself and you guys instead of talking to this vacuum, right? So that's what I was looking to do with one of those video ads, was to get this community booming and to start a conversation with people who may be watching, right? But that's not what happened, right? So my first thought was, shit, man. I think maybe I may have failed, right? And I noticed it straight away, like probably an hour or two after I was like put up the ads, I was like raking in thousands of views. So I told myself like, oh yeah, that's super cool. Like, the comments and stuff will come soon, right? But it never came. I just started getting more and more views, and I started to get discouraged a bit. And I was like, damn, dude, that was a failure. And I spent like about $70 on it to run them for a week, and to run targeted in front of videos that you guys watch already, like Gary Vaynerchuk and Tom Billial, Jordan Harbinger, Lewis Howes, The Breakfast Club, your Fast and Furious trailer, all that shit. So I niched it down and thought I was doing even better because I used targeted marketing. I got the views, but I didn't get the responses. But then when I look back at it, and instead of thinking about it as a failure, I was like, wait a minute. This is actually a great lesson, and now I have something that's very valuable, right? I have data. So I'm like, that's pretty much what Facebook and Google does. That's what a great business does anyway. They take this data and then they go back and they get strategic about what they're posting, right? I think when I first built this channel, it was a practice in consistency, right? And it still is. It's like just like holding myself accountable and making sure I get up and create something every day and work on it to really build that skill of being consistent. And I feel like I'm there. Like, I didn't make a video yesterday because I decided to take a day off and spend it with the family and friends and actually study the data more and learn, right? And I feel like going through withdrawals and shit that I didn't record, but I know the day before that, just from doing keyword research, I was able to start my new series, Killed by Innovation, right? And I know the reason I took that title, Killed by Innovation, is because that was a keyword, there was an opportunity for me. Like, I know I can own that keyword. So so now I'm able to get strategic by doing my research, and you're gonna see a lot more from me, as far as with strategic videos that I'll be putting out based on the data that I got back from running that failed ad, right? So that's just another lesson, dude, that I learned. And I know I always say it, but it's hard to apply, right? It's hard to be like, oh, there's a lesson in every failure when you're in that moment. And when I started seeing all the views coming in and I wasn't getting interaction, I was like, shit, man, I just failed. And then after I kind of zoomed out of the situation, I realized, like, no, I didn't fail, man. I have a huge amount of information now and a bunch of data where I can go back and get strategic and understand how to really make videos that matter to my target audience, So they say it all the time, but that's just another lesson in story that shows that it's super true. There's a lesson in every failure.
Street